Hello everyone, Ronan here. We are checking out some music today, and I'd like to take the time to talk a little bit in this particular video. We hit a milestone, finally passed 1,000 subs. I've been actively working on my channel for the past year, and I started off doing like anime reactions because I love watching anime and TV shows and movies and things like that. But I was always kind of watching more niche things, and I understood that it's I'm just watching things that I'm interested in or have interested me that I haven't seen before or something. And and I've always been okay with the progress that I was making. And then one day I kind of noticed that whenever I listen to music, I tend to get a little animated, and I was like, hey, I wonder if I could capture the spirit of that on camera. And then I just started doing those videos, and the first number of videos, you know, they were doing better than what I usually did, but not to the point where I was like, holy shit, you know, like I got gold here, you know. It was just a slight increase. But then I did a couple of videos that kind of blew up more, and I couldn't figure out why. A friend of mine suggested, hey, have you ever listened to The Warning, and have you heard that song they did where they covered Enter Sandman? And I was like, no. Checked it out, and that was like when I basically ran into a certain band's community or fandom, or however you want to refer to it. You guys came in and it opened the floodgates, and then all of a sudden my subs blew up and all kinds of stuff, and I was like, holy shit, I didn't realize this was a thing. And since then I've run into a few other bands that had communities that are very passionate and supportive, and they can't wait to tell you all about the band and everything. And it's been a pretty crazy 2 or 3 weeks for me. I wanted to come circle back around and do a reaction for the first band that kind of, you know, did that initial push for me. I did actually do another Warning video previous to this that ended up getting blocked. It was for the music video Martirio. I tried editing it a couple different ways, and it just got blocked, so I had to trash it, unfortunately. I enjoyed the song, but unfortunately I couldn't get it to fly. Hopefully this one flies. I don't want to say all this stuff again. So we're going to be checking out Queen of the Murder Scene. This is a live performance at Lunario CDMX. And now that I'm looking at their events, they're playing in my town on my birthday. I mean, if that's not some kind of sign, then I don't know what is. Enough of me yapping my trap. We're gonna rock.
You don't really wanna be like me. I'm lost attention, nothing with me.
It's a cool bass.
Really wanna understand what it's like to have blood on your hands.
Oh, that's a cool riff.
You don't deserve the throne, the crown is mine, and I really don't want to resign. You don't really wanna lose some fear. Dare to try and this upon my dear.
Okay, so it's Pow singing. I was like, who's singing?
Wanna destroy ya. Open your eyes, 'cause you can't even see the fact that I just can't be controlled by anything but let's see you try. I'm a machine of emotion, a perfect scene for the murder queen. Can always tell us immortal, but it just doesn't apply to me.
Great fills on the drums.
Give me something more I'm living for. My words all will make everything good.
Sorry, I'm stopping to please the copyright gods. We're trying to get this video through, so just making sure. This song has a very like raw feel to it. I'm sure it's partially due to it's a live performance, but also that the tone that's being used, whether it's on the bass, the guitar, and the drums, it's all very, very raw. Definitely you can tell this is an older video compared to their newer stuff, which has a couple more years of being able to refine their sound and their tone. This is still really cool because it has a bit of that grungy feel actually, and I like that. And like yes, they're doing their rock thing, but it really has a bit of a grunge influence in there too. And I really love the guitar riff that they play, kind of to bridge between different parts of the verses, or perhaps it's going between verse and chorus. And then actually, like, I've been kind of staring at Danny's guitar, just kind of wondering what are the two knobs are below the bridge there, because I'm not familiar with the brand that she's playing. And let me just knock my mic around. So I'm just kind of curious as to what that is. And those are your guitar players out there. That neck pickup in there, it looks like it's like a lace sensor pickup or something like that, just from the design of the pickup, but it's hard to tell. Maybe I'm wrong about the pickup. That's a pretty tasty solo. Yeah.
Destroy me. Rise, 'cause you can't even see the fact that I just can't be controlled by anything but see you try. I'm a machine, no emotion. A perfect scene for the murder queen. You can always tell it's a mortal, but it just doesn't apply to me.
I really like again, that grunge feel, even from the bass. Actually, being able to hear the tone textures from the strings, with every note being played. Great guitar tone. That was actually a nice solo that she did there. Very tasty. In fact, it's probably, so far, I've only heard so many songs, but so far, it's probably one of my more favorite solos that Danny's done so far. As far as like the way that the live performance is recorded, everything cuts through just fine. I can hear everything pretty well, actually. With some of the recordings with the later stuff, I kind of find that her solos get maybe a little lost in the mix, particularly in the Martirio video. To me, that solo in that song kind of, it gets a little lost in the mix. You can hear what's going on, but you would like to hear it maybe a little bit better, I think. That would be like my only criticism on that particular song, but I really love the way she sounds here. So yeah, really fun jam. I'm sure it sounds even better in person, just much louder, and you feel, the Powell's kick drum in your chest every time she hits that kick. And yeah, I'm sure that low end on that bass is just gonna envelop you. And so anyway, that's it for me, guys. I hope you enjoy the reaction, and thanks again for helping me get to 1,000 subs. Really appreciate it, and hope to hit another milestone, sometime in the future. I have no idea what my next goal is. I'm just surprised to have even gotten here. So but thanks again, and I'll see you next time.